Daily Edition.
If the Knicks bring Pablo Prigioni back as assistant coach, the biggest winner might be our second-year guard, Tyler Kolek. He's a natural fit. Prigioni was once a fan favorite of ours here in New York, mostly for his unselfish play, his defensive instincts, and his ability to control the game without needing to score. And those are exactly the qualities that define Kolek's game at this time. Pablo Prigioni himself didn't arrive in the NBA until he was 35 years old. And by that time, he had already built a long and successful career in Europe. But even with his unlimited athleticism and no scoring reputation, he quickly made an impact when he came to New York for the Knicks. He ran the second unit with poise. He moved the ball quickly. He made smart decisions. Fans appreciated how he played to his strengths and never tried to do too much. And that's the same kind of approach that we think Kolek should bring. He's not a flashy guard, but he's reliable, he's smart, and he plays within the system. And under Prigioni's guidance, he can learn how to make the right reads faster, how to manage the game when the starters rest, and how to be disruptive on defense but without gambling. Because we'll need him to run that second unit. One of Prigioni's biggest strengths in New York was his ability to steady the second unit. He didn't turn the ball over. He got guys into their spots, and he knew how to slow things down or speed things up depending on the flow. When the Knicks brought Prigioni in to back up Jason Kidd and Raymond Felton, it was clear he could still run an NBA offense. Kolek will likely have a similar role early in his career, eventually as the backup point guard for Jalen Brunson if he develops accordingly, managing the offense, keeping the team in rhythm. And that's where Prigioni's experience is valuable. He can show Kolek how to set up scorers. He can show Kolek how to make himself a dependable option when the starters rest. Because Prigioni, when he came in, what made me jump up was his defense and his steals. One thing that made Prigioni stand out, even in his limited minutes, was his knack for getting steals. At 35 in the NBA, he had a good feel for timing and positioning. He'd bait passes and read ball handlers very well. Kolek may not be the fastest. Many of you remind me of this. He may not be the strongest, but he's already shown a similar instinct. With coaching, Kolek can sharpen his awareness and take more calculated risks. Prigioni knows how to coach that. He can help Kolek build defensive habits that lead to easy turnovers and transition points. Prigioni wasn't just effective, he was respected by teammates and loved by us fans. We Knicks fans, we still remember him diving for loose balls, swiping the ball on an inbounds pass, making the extra pass. He fit the city's personality. The man was hardworking, he was smart, he was unselfish. Kolek could grow into that type of player. He already brings toughness and a team-first mentality. With Prigioni as a mentor, he could develop into someone that the crowd connects with quickly, especially if he helps steady the offense during important stretches. So let me tell you why getting Prigioni makes sense. Prigioni has experience succeeding as a backup behind a star, Jason Kidd. Kolek will likely be behind Brunson. Both rely on intelligence and timing more than physical traits. Prigioni can help Kolek shorten his learning curve by teaching game management, defensive reads, and how to stay composed in high pressure moments. This isn't just about nostalgia or giving fans a familiar face. It's about pairing a young point guard with someone who already mastered the job he's about to take on. If the Knicks are serious about developing Kolek as a long-term rotational piece, bringing in Prigioni is one of the smartest moves that they can make. And for us fans, it's a nice bonus. It's a nice bonus to see a former Garden favorite helping shape the next one. So what say you? I'm all for it. Keep this in mind. Same thing applies to life that applies to our team. If there is no struggle, there's no progress. Bring back Priggy Smalls. But also remember this, whether it's out there in the real world or here in these YouTube streets, here in Knicks Deli, baby, everybody eats. I'm your boy Shit, I'm out. Peace.